Joining us to break down some numbers, John Freeman's Vice President of Equity Research at CFRA. Kevin Landis, First 10 Capital Management CIO. Guys, it's good to see you both. Good afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
Kevin, I'm seeing some numbers here on FX neutral ad revenue growth, maybe a little shy. Are you seeing something else?
Well, we haven't gone through all the numbers yet, but what I'd say is that it's basically an up and to the right story, and the whole micro-targeting, the power of micro-targeting is still early on. So even though their users aren't ramping up that fast, they should still be able to ramp their revenue pretty aggressively.
John, what do you see that explains a 7% down move this afternoon?
Yeah, I just think maybe expectations got a little bit ahead of what was plausible, because certainly it has had a run. Facebook has had a run recently. I thought the beat looked pretty solid, actually. I was actually surprised. I was looking for more like 7 to 8% MAU and DAU growth, monthly active users, daily active users, and it actually was a little higher there. So I thought that was actually impressive. And ARPU growth obviously is something that is going to be more and more important, because the U.S. we make Facebook makes $34 a user, and in the rest of the world I think it's like $3, like a 10x difference. So there's a lot of room for that to kind of at least catch up or make some progress versus the U.S. And I think that's looking pretty solid, and I'm fairly optimistic about that going forward.
Now down 7.3% after hours, Kevin. So is this a buy the dip opportunity for Facebook after a 60% run up for the stock last year?
Maybe. Remember, it's a mega cap name already, so you're not going to get outlandish moves. But we're still early in this story playing out. So they're on their way to becoming even bigger and more scary than they are today. I certainly think that the fundamentals are going to keep going, like I said, up and to the right for the next 2, 3, 4 years. So if you're looking for an entry point, today's not a bad one.
Kevin, in general, what's your view on Fang-related names, mega cap tech, given the run they've had, where we are on global yields and so forth?
We took a bit of a beating last year by being a little early to de-emphasize those Fang names. Fang and the mega cap Apple and Microsoft as well. So the point that I make there is that once you get close to $1 trillion market cap, it's a little tough to say you're going to double your money in these stocks. And so we've kind of emphasized the faster growing sort of mid cap growth names. But that was bad advice last year. You would have been better off to ignore me a year ago.
All right. Well, watch this one. Obviously took some time to break above 200 and still above that at 206 and change. John Freeman, Kevin Landis, thank you, guys.